Well, it's starting to look like we found the problem. The other day, the nephew and I were looking at the pump and noticed that all the bushings inside were just absolutely trashed. Upon closer inspection, down inside of the forward drum, the bushing surfaces on the input shaft were also in really bad shape. So this is the torque converter that came with the car that was allegedly a TCI something or other, Street Fighter, Midnight Special. I have no idea. Some cool name. Anyways, I looked down inside here. When I got this, I just put a rubber cap on it and threw it in a box. Figured I'd have it sent out and freshened up. I don't think there's any freshening this one up. I looked down inside and it looks pretty ugly in there. So we're going to cut it open and see what it looks like. But first, let me show you the bushings. I wanted to get it out in the sun so you can really see it. But if you look inside there, not only does it look almost threaded, but there's just chunks of metal stuck to it. There's the input shaft. It is just completely destroyed. So new input shaft will be here next week. I already have the bushings, but I need to tear the pump apart and get it cleaned out. Let's find out what this thing looks like inside. I think that here's my theory, and it's completely ignorant, but I'll throw it out there. The failure to put the plug where it was supposed to be created a massive loss in pressure and volume, for that matter. And this probably got really hot, self-destructed, and then just proceeded to shove chunks of strawberry glitter milkshake through everything else. So that's my theory. Let's get this thing apart. Remember, kids, safety first. Do you see what I see? Looks like a big chunk is broken loose in there. Well, I just broke my tripod coming through the door, so pretty excited about that. If I had a nickel for every cutoff wheel I've burned up. All right, I had to cut this twice because honestly, I don't really know where I'm supposed to be cutting it. So this was the first cut. Some sort of little phenolic spacer. Lots of chunks. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Oh yeah. I'm not sure what pretty sure that's not supposed to look like folded over chunks. I think that's supposed to look like some sort of a turban kind of thing. Lovely. Oh yeah. Just chunky bits and that is destroyed. Well, now we know where all that metal came from. It came right from here. This is the one that really took a beating. Holy crap. How was that car even still moving? Unbelievable. Well, that solves that mystery. That is a lot of metal. I was wondering why the pan had so much metal in it, and it appeared to be aluminum, but as I was taking the transmission apart, I wasn't finding anything that was that chewed up. But that torque converter is destroyed, and that's where all that aluminum came from. So, all right, well, I have another torque converter. It's actually a lot better than that one anyways, so we're not really out anything. And as soon as I get that input shaft and get some time, I'll get this pump apart, and then we will finish this thing up and move on. I'm eager to get this done because I want to move on to building the engine, and then I want to put the engine on the run stand. Spend a week or two getting the run stand put together, and then we'll fire that thing up. That'll be fun. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate it. Have a great weekend.